Peace, Capricorn rising. Let's see what you need to most keep in mind and heart this week to help everything rise into place. We're going to tap into an oracle deck and a tarot deck as always. Tapping in with oracle first for our foundation frequency and then some tarot for our fundamental framework. Let's get right into it as we tap into the Capricorn rising collective. Good thanks, Spirit. What would you have them most know this week? Manifestation. Just tapped in to this energy previously. So bring in your infinite abundance. Bring in what it is that you are trying to call forth. It is not outside of you. The manifestation is not something that you got to grab from outside. It is already yours. It is already in you. You are bringing it forth. You are plucking weeds to plant seeds to bring in this thing, to bring forth this thing. So whatever it is that you want, whether it's a relationship, whether it's a job, whether it's a specific dynamic, whether it's a thing, a home, whatever it is, do not have any frequency of questioning, of doubting, of whatever is going to delay this thing. Do not bring in spiritual procrastination by being impatient. That is the worst thing that we can do. Ultimately, timing is divine, but the future is now. Know that it is yours. When we say, so be it, I say it's been. It's already done. It's already here. So that is the energy that you want to tap into as your foundation through this week to bring it all in. Stay super grounded, Capricorn rising. You are good at the grounding. You are good at hardworking and being hardworking, and ultimately what it is that you're trying to manifest. You are tapping in, not just in terms of the hocus pocus and the feelings and the thoughts and the abracadabra, which is all, I'm all about the juju and all of the stuff. I'm all about it. But I'm about getting, things done. Like, pedal to the metal type of thing. You know what I'm saying? You are all about it. So that is what you are going to be tapping into as well in terms of what you're going to do about what it is that you are trying to bring into form and experience. Tapping in for our tarot alignments. Woo! Fundamental framework. Let's see what we got. And this is a very specific tarot deck. It's a learning deck. So I'm going to lean into the messages that are coming here specifically. There are some soul inquiries and some specific prompts and such. So let's see what we've got for you to tap into this energy of manifestation. We've got the Lover's card. Love, harmony, relationships, choices, partnerships, union. So again, what is your choice? What is the decision? What it is that you're trying to bring into form and experience? We've got the message of love is not about possession. Love is about appreciation. Self-love, aligning with our relationships, aligning with parenting, whether it's your spouse, whether it's a coworker, whatever it is, the heart of it all to bring in the good things that we want is love. It is the most powerful frequency on the planet. Tap into that energy of love. And soul inquiry is, what decisions do you need to make about love and relationships? So what it is that you're clearly trying to manifest, from what I'm feeling so far, Capricorn rising, is you trying to bring in a divine counterpart. You're trying to, and if you have a relationship and you're in a relationship, you want to strengthen it. That's what you're trying to manifest right now, to put an energy of healing and abundance. And again, that core frequency of love and harmony and vulnerability and authenticity and just feeling so at home with someone. That's what you want to really, really kind of experience if you haven't and not experiencing it right now, but to also be able to infuse into something that you're experiencing currently. It starts with you. Lead by example. And sometimes we have a hard time being vulnerable and making the first move and all of these things because we're worried about rejection and all of that stuff. What's the difference? You don't do it and you don't get to experience it, right? And then you do it and you get rejected, and then you get a better idea of whether you should be in that dynamic or not in order to then make room for what it is that you do want to experience. Because ultimately, you know when it's right and you know when it's wrong. You know what you want to feel. You know how you, not just how you want to be loved, but how you want to love. And if you know that you're holding back and that you're being a little bit hesitant, and you're not saying I love you first and all of these things, you're playing games and not texting him back right away and that's when you know that it's not, especially if you know how you want to love, you know what you want. If you want to be, again, submissive energy for divine feminines, and you know that you can't be because he's not really leading. These are the things you got to pay attention to in the relationship in regards to the type of lover you want, the type of lover you want to be, and ultimately what you want to manifest in a relationship. Knight of Cups. This is all about that love. It's all about an offer. It's all about reaching out and either receiving the offer or giving the offer in regards to what it is that you want to experience. Romance, charm, creativity, emotional sensitivity. This is it right here, like total confirmation in regards to the love that you're trying to manifest and the way that you want to feel it and the way that you want to experience it and the way that you want to give it. It's deep. Love is the bridge between you and everything. A romantic offer is coming your way. Again, you can also be the one to give the offer if you're the one that's kind of acknowledging, listen, I want to be more vulnerable in this relationship. I want to feel more. I want to give more. They might not necessarily be as in tune, and you're going to you might have to be the one to kind of open up that can of worms ultimately. And like I said, rejection is protection across the board. And if it's about release to increase, the only way you're going to get what it is that you do want and the kind of love that you do want to experience is to let go of the one that you don't want to experience. So that's not giving you, or at least meeting you where you are, especially if you go out on that limb and are vulnerable about what it is that you want to experience and what you want to give, not just receive, ultimately. Soul inquiry, is there a potential for romantic relationship or creative project? Again, it doesn't have to necessarily be for everybody resonating about a particular relationship, and whatever the case is, it can be about a project, it can be about a partnership that is still very heart-centered, right? A creative project, a creative endeavor, a creative partnership in terms of business. So think about that as well as you are tapping into this offer that could be given to you, offered to you, or in regards to a proposition that you as well can be offering to somebody else. Then we've got the Four of Pentacles, which is about financial stability, security, conversation, control, and possession. So be very specific in regards to how you're guarding your heart. If you can see here, the Four of Pentacles is always an energy of kind of holding on to that heart chakra energy. So that is also part of what it is you want to relinquish in terms of protection. You don't want to be guarding your heart as much, and you definitely want to be guarding your heart in the relationship that you're in, because what's the point of that? Like, why be hard with the person that you're supposed to be laying with and pillow talking with and being vulnerable and authentic and all of these things? You're going to start to pay attention to that more and just acknowledge for yourself how you want to be, what kind of lover you want to be. And as a result, you're going to be able to be more clear in regards to what kind of lover you need in order for you to feel safe enough to be the kind of lover that you want to be. Don't hold on too tightly, but remember savings are more important too. So this energy of savings, this is again directly related to money and finances, but Spirit is telling me this is about heart chakra. This is about love. This is about what it is you're trying to spare yourself and save yourself in regards to what you're, again, that's sparing yourself of embarrassment, sparing yourself of not being too vulnerable, sparing yourself of being too cool. Like you don't want to do that in a relationship. It's just not what is leading you to the manifestation of this kind of love, this kind of partnership, this kind of feeling fulfilled and safe and again, submissive in that energy and vulnerable in the dynamic that, again, you should feel the most open with. What fears are holding you back from financial security? And in this regard, emotional security. What are the fears? What is making you say, I'm not going to tell him I love him first. I'm not going to tell her how I feel. I'm not going to do, like, what are the things that you're scared of? What is the rejection that, again, ultimately is going to lead not just to your protection, but to the promotion of who it is that you are ultimately supposed to experience this kind of infinite, abundant love with. So I hope that resonates with you. And I hope that it helps everything rise into place. Nothing is falling. It is only up from here. So if you do resonate with this reading, I would love for you to claim this reading with my favorite heart emoji, which is the pink heart with the two little yellow stars on the top and the bottom kind of sides. That is my emoji for supreme love. I wish you supreme love. I know that you want it. Whatever you're in right now, I know you want it hopefully to grow into that. Or if you're kind of opening yourself up to something new, you want that supreme love. And I wish that for every single one of us. So drop that heart with the sparkly emoji at the bottom to claim this reading. And I will see you next week, Capricorn rising. Peace.